I've always kind of wanted my channel to have some aspect of like you can still have fun in life and still do other things rather than just business, but yet still have success in the business. You like my little mobile setup here? A lot of people ask me still all the time, do I still use my iPad like crazy, and what do I use it for, and why do I like it? And the answer is, if I could do everything on my iPad, I would choose it all day. It's just convenient. The built-in LTE is literally the biggest reason for me, because being able to literally take it out of my backpack, open it up, I'm instantly connected. I can do email, Slack, all that kind of stuff is just so much more convenient to me than getting out a computer, and then you have to open it up, wait for it to get ready to roll, then you have to connect your hotspot to your phone or Wi-Fi, and then check your email. It's just a hassle. So I still use this more than anything. If Final Cut was possible on this, I probably would use it rather than my computer half the time, but I feel like I just get things done much faster in this. This is also my favorite platform to respond to all of you in comments. Someone commented on something saying, oh, I missed the days that Scott commented on a video, as though like the response that was not from me. Like, I appreciate that you think I have that big of a staff that people reply to YouTube comments, but any comment you ever see with my name is me. The thing that constantly runs through my mind is that I feel like there's truly value in following the everyday journey of like what I go through, because I'm super random. Anyone who obviously works with me or knows me knows that like I'm all over the place. But I think to a point there ends up being certain value in that by realizing that you can kind of do a lot of different things and still have fun, and also be okay with changing your mind nonstop in everything that I do.
With everything you've got going on a daily basis, how are you able to balance and keep things in track and get everything done?
Really good calendar management. I've always been on the side of, if it's in my calendar, it'll get done. Every detail of my day, including like lunch, is in my calendar. And it sounds stupid, right? Because it's like, well, of course you'll remember to eat lunch, and yes, I will. If I don't have that on my calendar, I may schedule something else at noon because I'm not thinking to myself, well, I kind of got to remember to eat. And like this, for example, I had to mow my lawn today because there was a specific reason I had to get it done, because there's something happening at my house tomorrow. So I put in my calendar, like, mow lawn, not I have to mow my lawn at some point, let's figure out when I can do it, because I knew that wouldn't actually happen. So I put it in my calendar. I went home at that exact time and mowed the lawn, came here. Calendar management. I think a lot of people don't put things in their calendar, especially entrepreneurs, because they want to kind of feel like they have freedom. But when your time is filled with freedom, you end up doing nothing, because your time gets wasted. If you don't tell your time what you're going to do with it, your time will decide for you. All right, on to the next thing. I'm still working hard on my disc golf game. It just, only can play it when you can play it, but you got to try your best. I mean, you had to get a little bit of disc golf in. I mean, it's just such a nice day. The fall weather, doesn't get any better. Okay, wrapped up a little family time. Headed over to the church. Let's get it going. Great overall day, beautiful day. It's just after 8 o'clock. Busy weeks, a lot of nights, but I don't mind it. It's fun. Great overall night, great overall day. Thanks for watching as always. And until next time, the last completely random thing is, so I've always felt like in life, if you take anything seriously enough, like really seriously, like, people always say, like, you always tell, like, parents always tell kids and stuff, like, just dream big, like whatever your dreams are, you can make them come true. I don't know if I entirely believe that, but I believe part of it, of the aspect that if you really take something seriously and you go after it seriously and you do it for a long time seriously, you can have success. I feel like most people that fail at anything fail because they gave up too early. People might be just a day away from the biggest break happening that they needed, but they quit right before it happened. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like when you actually take something seriously and you're not so impatient that you are giving it a 1 year window or a 2 year window, that big things can happen. And I'm just gonna throw this out there. This could end up being like something that I do stop, but I had like this crazy thought the other day as I was preparing. So I'm preparing for a golf tournament this Saturday, one that I used to play in a few years ago. It's a pretty big amateur tournament that happens in this area. Really excited about it. But as I was thinking about it, and I haven't played golf very much at all over the last year, and I was like, man, I feel like, because there was a time that I played pretty good golf. Like I used to play 4 or 5 days a week when I had no job. Like I was a full-time musician, so I basically made no money. But I sat home all day and did anything I wanted, and I played gigs at night. So I golfed like 4 or 5 days a week. And I think I was a pretty good golfer. I was a scratch golfer. For those who play golf know what that means. And I haven't really played like that in a long time. And so now I'm not even close to a scratch golfer. And it's really frustrating for me because I know that all it took was when I actually put more time into it. So I'm on this like internal mission that I firmly believe that if I actually try to play golf competitively and well and actually put a lot of time into it, I believe that within 15 years, by the time I'm 50 years old, that I can play on the PGA Tour. That's my goal. Now, I told you this video would be random. I told you I'm the most random person you've ever met. But, and there's a chance I may not even end up continuing with this because it really depends. I live in a cold weather climate, so I may completely lose my interest in the winter again. But I'm just putting it out there. I'm going to start just adding another completely random thing in my YouTube channel that's going to be a playlist all about, that's going to be titled The Road to the PGA Tour. And I firmly believe that I can make it happen if I actually stay on it.